whole time, but I cannot keep this inside anymore. I needed to vent. I have not spoken to anyone, but letting this out hopefully makes me feel better. This is a letter I have written to my wife to let everything out. I really tried being a good husband. I drove you away from me, and before I knew it, you lost interest in me and lost respect for me. I'm sorry I bullied you, gaslit you, called you names thinking I was joking, but it was never a joke. I'm sorry I steered you away from me. I went to sleep in the other room to help you sleep as I was getting up earlier for runs. But now I know you took it for something else, an opportunity to be spouse-free and roam. I loved you. I really did. But I cannot live like this anymore. The fact that I am the last to know about things, when me being your husband should be the first to know. I know communication was not my forte, but it hurts knowing you would go to other men asking suggestions for lingerie, sex toys, and even asking them to help you finish. Yes, I know about your long-term friend. I know everything. It hurt reading how you painted me as this ugly individual who you called a travel partner. My soul was devastated when I saw the pictures you exchanged, and you acted like nothing was going on, lying to my face and our marriage. I was there when you were going through depressed and anxious times. Knowing your libido took a dump, I was patient. But it hurts when I'm going through my issues, as in coming too quick or not being able to go multiple rounds, but you were quick to show your tits, ask for dick pics, and tell him how you were going to suck him off and let him pound you until you call him daddy. Reading those messages tore me apart, but I had to act like nothing was wrong the next morning. I sought help through Viagra, testosterone supplementation, but it was not enough for you. Why was he the first to know about your need for toys? You even lied to me when they were delivered to the house and when you used them. Has he been on your mind for the entirety of our marriage? You'll say I invaded your privacy, but what privacy is left in marriage when you go ask for pics and ask to be thrown around behind your husband's back? I also know about our co-worker, how you're over the moon for him. This one hurts a little more since you can do this with someone we both know. Getting spanked by him and liking it, even searching for it to happen again. Why didn't you tell me he was giving you piggyback rides? Is that why you doused yourself in perfume so he can smell you as you pressed your tits and opened your legs so he can feel you? You were asked, have you stopped the flirting? But the only you said you stopped was because he would never make a move or you want he be able to handle that rejection. Never mind the fact that you were married and you were trying to entice him enough to fuck you. The month of November, you've been texting or messaging him nonstop. It's more than friendly banter. I can only imagine what you have planned to do with him once you get back to work, can walk and are alone. How are you able to sleep at all? Have you become cold to it all? You right now are not the woman I married, that I vowed to spend the rest of my life with, and it hurts, it really does. Nothing I say or do will help. Once these thoughts are in your mind and said the things you have, there is no going back. They will always be in your mind, even if you say you'll stop or forget them. I cannot live knowing that. I've lost sleep and interest in the things I loved. You would ask me if I was all right or what was wrong, but I couldn't tell you. I was not brave enough to do so. My stomach would turn from depression and anxiety knowing we would be sitting next to each other and you're texting them, then turning to me, smiling, petting our dogs like we're all one happy family. That's why I always seemed sad, depressed, anxious, angry. My self-esteem was shot to the ground. I had no self-respect as it all taken from me, and I hated myself, my life. I am ashamed to say that at times I thought of killing myself, but that would only create more headaches for you. The thought of leaving my family, our dogs without me has kept me from doing it. I cannot live like this. I thought I could. I told myself you lost her. Just try to make her happy. Live together knowing she has no interest in you other than the occasional fuck to make me feel less sorry. Everything I ever did was for you. The woman I married and loved is gone. I am not writing to blame you. I am also guilty of snooping around, but what I came to find benefited both of us. You do not deserve a guy like me. I am sorry for not being able to meet your needs. So go free. Do whatever you want, whoever you want. You deserve it. You deserve less shitty cooked food, less anxiety because of me, and less of my spurts. I only ask you to let me keep our dogs. They are all I have now.